All eyes are on comedian Amy Schumer. She was just named one of Time's 100 most influential people, and she had people talking at the gala with a bold and pretty funny move toward Kanye West's feet.
Right, she kind of fell at his feet. Schumer's first feature film, called Trainwreck, will hit theaters this summer. Working alongside director Judd Apatow, she wrote the screenplay and has a leading role. And we visited the set here in New York for an exclusive first look.
I think you butt dialed me.
No, I dialed you with my fingers.
What's she saying? What's she saying? Shh.
Her film may be called Trainwreck, but don't let the title fool you, because Amy Schumer is clearly at the top of her game. Expectations are high as she teams up with comedy kingmaker Judd Apatow, the famed director with a roster of hits starring comedians Steve Carell, Seth Rogen, and Lena Dunham. And as the story goes, the movie came about in part because of the infamous LA traffic.
So the rumor is that he heard you on Howard Stern and decided there is something really funny here. So is this another example, yet another, of Howard Stern making the planet a better place to live?
It definitely, I'm the first woman to leave Howard Stern without regretting it. Yeah, totally, that's
Is that true?
It is true. I was sitting in my car in traffic, and I thought, oh, Amy's really warm and funny and brutally honest, and she was talking about her family and her relationship issues, and I thought, oh, I'd like to see her in a movie.
And soon we all can see that movie. Amy plays a commitment-phobic writer who falls for a sports doctor, Bill Hader. His best friend, basketball superstar LeBron James. Amy says her role mimics her real life.
Oh, Amy, what happened? Did church let out early?
He has a style where you're in the middle of shooting and a take will be over, or in the middle of a take, he'll yell out a line. Try it this way, or how about this line? Is this funny?
What type of activities do people do in Cleveland?
Well, what type of activities do people do in Cleveland?
How do you take to that as someone who has honed the stand-up craft so well over such a long period of time?
It's like a security blanket that is like unfair to get to have, and it's I'm spoiled by it. Hopefully I'll work again and I'll be like, why is no one giving me ideas? Like, I just have to have my own ideas.
Those ideas, now being called fresh, smart, and new, have been honed on the comedy circuit for nearly a decade. The 33-year-old native New Yorker has a show on Comedy Central, Inside Amy Schumer, one of the network's biggest hits, which recently picked up a Peabody and a 4th season. White hot right now, some say her fame could eclipse her cousin's, longtime New York Senator Chuck Schumer. But it's safe to say her act would raise eyebrows in the halls of Congress. She's been dubbed the sex comic for her searing satiric comedy, tackling sensitive issues.
What if the girl said yes, but then she changes her mind out of nowhere? Like a crazy person.
You gotta stop.
No, you gotta stop!
She's a proud feminist comic who holds back nothing.
You have been called hilariously dirty. Do you accept the label? Is she?
Yeah, she's dirty. I brought my daughter to the Comedy Cellar to see Amy, and I had forgotten the content of Amy's act, and let's just say my daughter learned things.
Yes, her bat mitzvah came early. You know what, honestly, when people say that I'm dirty or talk about sex a lot, like, I don't feel like I talk about it any more than is normal. And I think because I am a woman that people notice it more. I think, you know, I'll get up and in a 15-minute set have one joke about sex sometimes, but they're still like, oh, the sex comic. But, you know, then a guy will come up and like literally take his out on stage and they're like, he's a thinker, let's give him a show. But I don't feel dirty, I'm just talking about my truth.
I'm just imagining if that even has a shot at making it on morning TV.
Come on.
But yeah, probably does. Yeah. I think that's yes.
You asked that, Lauer.
True.
I'd like to say, I don't remember seeing you only do one dirty joke in a set.
Well, when you're there and your kids are there, I want to show them what I'm working on.
She's just showing off. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And we're going to talk to those other stars of Trainwreck tomorrow, Bill Hader and LeBron James. And the movie from our sister company, Universal Pictures, will be released on July 17th.
Okay, you know I'm a huge fan of Amy.
Of the sex comic?
Which, to her point, I wonder how much of it is a girl count versus a content count. Anyway, she's a star.